I have seen so many terrible ideas that have been fully executed when it comes to making a movie. Like the idea to de-age Jeff Bridges in Tron Legacy was wrong, the idea of bundling up streaming services is just backwards, and the idea of making a Sony Spider-Man universe is laughable. But this story, the story of an all-new AI deepfake Putin biopic actually being sold to 50 countries at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival, has to be one of the most devastating ideas I've ever heard, because it shows that we are slowly inching towards a dystopia where the arts, a field that is fueled by imagination, is now getting tampered with because of how Looney Toony and advanced computers are getting. But besides the point, if you don't know, this new Putin biopic, which is simply called Putin, is a movie that is going to come out this year and is being directed by Polish director Patryk Wega. And the movie is exactly what you'd expect a biopic would be. It's the story of Putin's life, where he talks about how he was beaten up by his stepfather at age 10, and also depicts what his happy death would be at the end of the movie. But you may be wondering, okay, if you wanted to make a Putin movie, fine, but why don't you just hire an actor to play Putin instead of deepfaking? Well, the director's reasoning for not hiring an actual actor is that he just couldn't, because no other goober on this planet can play Putin by default, and no amount of makeup will bring him to life. In other words, they needed Putin to play Putin in this movie, so I guess the logical solution for them was to AI generate the face, and only the face to match that of Putin. And furthermore, the director's arguments for why the AI in this movie should be embraced is because it is already being used in show business to a grand extent, because Indiana Jones was de-aging Harrison Ford with AI, the Gina Davis Institute uses an algorithm to detect bias in scripts, and YouTube uses AI to create subtitles and allow for copyright protection. And although the uses of AI in show business are true, those arguments are completely irrelevant to this situation, because there are ethical and legal issues involved with using AI likeness, and there was no consent when it came to making this movie. But you may be thinking, oh, there's so many movies like The Social Network that don't get permission from the character that they are adapting to make the movie, so why would AI be treated differently? Well, because it's AI! Mark Zuckerberg in Social Network was not a carbon copy of Zuckerberg, but thanks to AI, now that's possible. We don't need to get permission from anybody in order to make a carbon copy of them. Like, if we don't need to get consent from a world leader like Putin to make an AI biopic, then what else do you think is possible in the corrupted chum bucket that is Hollywood? Like, we are talking about replacing actors with different people, not de-aging, not subtitles or screenplays. We are talking about eliminating the need for actors entirely. And what sucks is that despite the actor strike, there's still a handful of loopholes that we know and probably don't know about that movie studios can utilize to make AI movies. And this is why, hot take, whatever provisions were put in place when it comes to using AI to replace actors, those provisions were probably not enough. They need to go harder, because Hollywood is ruthless. They will evolve and find a way to make movies easier, and if this was pulled off, just imagine what's next. But yeah, that's it.